Now it's time to determine your niche and your ideal clients. So, what is an ideal client? The simplest way to think of it is it's someone who already wants what you have to offer. So, then what is a niche or a niche? It's a specific area of focus. It's what it is that you focus on, the industry or the topic within it that these people would circle around. And so then your target market, which is another word that you hear us or other people use, is ultimately your ideal clients within your niche. So that's what we're talking about here. So the first thing to consider is, what field are you in? That's the broad, bigger picture. And then within it, what more specifically are you focused on? This would be your niche. And then from there, ask yourself, who needs you? Who within this broader group of people really needs what you have to offer? And so we have a worksheet with activities for you to do to start brainstorming and researching who these people are so that you can find them, because you have to be able to know who they are and how to find them in order to market to them and sell your information product. So come up with about 5 ideas for categories of people that would be your target market. Now, ideally, if you just had 1 or 2 categories, that's even better. But if you need to think bigger, you can do as many as 5 just to get your brain flowing. So brainstorm that and then consider which one or ones are your ideal. If you don't know who these people are, we like to think of them as your tribe. So your tribe are those people that they speak the same language as you. They're on the same wavelength. So if you're having a hard time determining who these people might be, ask yourself if you remember times when you've met someone that you just immediately felt connected to, and you knew that what you knew that you could teach them or your product could transform their life because they were just at that right place. Those are the people that we're talking about here. So once you do this activity and you can narrow down who these people are, then ask yourself questions about them, because you want to try to get to know them. Even if you don't already know them in person, you can get to know them by either asking questions but you might know the answer to, or doing a little bit of research, poking around to see if you can find out more. So ask yourself these questions. What are they passionate about? What do they struggle with? What problems do they have? How do they feel about this topic or this content? What do they want? What do they need? What would they need right now? What's the most important thing to them about it? And what could you uniquely offer? So we're going to get a little bit more into this, trying to solve their problems, in another video. But this is a good place to start coming up with these ideas and thinking about it from their perspective. Now, there's a lot of people that we have met over the years that have an idea for some sort of a product or an info product or a service. And when we ask them, well, who's your target market? Who could use this? Their answer is, well, it's everyone. Well, I'm here to tell you that if your target market is everyone, then you will sell it to no one, because there's nothing that's out there for everyone. You need to be more specific than that. You need to know, well, even though everyone could potentially benefit from it, which are the ones that are actually looking for it? Which are the ones that would be likely to actually buy it? And if that's what you need to do to try to narrow it down, then think of it from that perspective. You must target specifically. And if you find that there are multiple groups of people that you would be able to target to, that's okay, but you need to target your marketing at them separately. So you would want to do this process for each of them individually. And then remember that when it comes time to putting your information product out there, that you're going to have to potentially do different marketing strategies depending on which group you're marketing to. So again, narrow it down by asking, who needs you the most? That's a good place to start. Then the next question would be, how do you reach them? Where are they? Where are they both in person? Where do they go? What places do they frequent? Are they members of anything? And where do they go online? Where do they shop? What do they buy? Are they part of any organizations in the internet realm? Because once you understand who they are and where they are, that's how you're going to be able to determine how to reach them. And so In the worksheet that we give you, we have additional questions to help dig a little bit deeper into this market of people. So we recommend you take a look at these questions, answer the ones that you already know the answer to, and then do a little bit of research to see if you can find out more about them, because the more clear you are who your target audience is, and the more you understand them, the better you can target your information product directly to them, and the more successful you'll be.